All right, we're here. We're here. Gotta get stuff situated here. I got stuff like all out of whack. Looks like we're going for that gap fill. The gap fill it is. Can't see what you guys are saying yet. I'm trying to get everything pulled up. Give me a moment. A moment. All right, we're here. We're here. Good morning, Predator, Timbo, Trader. Roll, John. Yeah, I was supposed to be off at 10. I don't think they knew that, so I'll let them know tomorrow we'll be off at 10. So, sorry about that. We shall be off at 10 tomorrow. I'll try to have both set up tomorrow. I don't know. I had a problem this morning. Nothing was working right. I'll probably do a test stream tonight to make sure everything's working. I should have did that yesterday. Thank you, Room. Thank you. We're still stuck in this long. I think we're going to go fill the gap here. Down here at 067. Looks like we're going to go fill the gap. All right, getting everything pulled up here. I am short over here on these other accounts. Unfortunately, I'm long over there, but nothing we can do about that right now. I think we're going to get the gap fill, so let's go for that first. Maybe this account will make it. Maybe it won't. I don't know. It is an eval. All right. Back up to the initial balance here. What up, John? Oh, I'm not in the description. Yeah, I'll tell him. Pushing back up into the initial balance range here. We're back. Yeah, probably trader on tilt. Yes, retest. That's 56 from the downside. Yeah, John, I'm watching that. I do think we sweep that 67. The gap's at 67. I'm short over here looking for the gap fill. Still long on this eval, but I am short on the challenge account and a couple of others. Use for the inside buy. It's on. There is one on Ninja Black Phoenix, I'm sure. I'm using the one on Quantower though. If we break through 90, I think we get a pretty quick push lower. The hell is that noise I hear? I hear a noise. Oh, I was like, what is that? Oh, after it dry humps to pivot for an hour? It might. It definitely might. I do think this next push through the low is going to be rather violent. Probably straight down here. I don't know if this account makes it. Probably not. So close to the gap fill, I don't see how we don't do it. Oh, don't just baby sweep that low. That's rude. It's holding that 100 level so strong here. What up, Mad Moxie? Good morning. Hold below initial balance here. Kind of is what we need it to do. Good morning, Clarity. This has got a pivot point there at 84. I didn't even notice that. I am short looking for the 67 over here on these other accounts. I do think it gets there. It's just how. Holding up at this pivot point. All right, stopped out there. It took $800. See if we can sweep the open and go. That's what, well, we may not even be able to make it on this account. This account might just be gone. Might just be gone. Nothing I can do about it. Yes to the 44 level here. Still trying to get my charts and all moved to the right spot. Nice bounce there off that gap fill. Let's see. I'll probably try to take a bounce off this previous day close down here if we get to it. See what Mancini says. After nearly 2 days stuck in a range, 56 to 60 must reclaim to pop back up now. So this account's probably about to be gone. Yep, there she goes. All right, I'm going to buy the 25033 level. I'll place an order down here at the 033s. 33.25. Something like that. So we get a reaction off that level. Yeah, 25K might be a better spot to buy actually, but previous day close right here. I'm going to look for it. We smoked that eval. So the shitty thing about that eval is on this push up right here, it took me out of one of my orders, and I had the other two like one tick above, and it didn't take me out. That's kind of the shitty thing about it. But it is what it is. Exclamation point cash if you want to enter the giveaway. Enter the giveaway. See if we get a bounce down here. Previous day close. Tesla earnings going to make things wonky? Maybe. Guess we'll see. ES holding up there at the 44 for now. Nice little bounce there off the open price. The fill of the gap. Didn't quite get to that previous day close like I was looking for. Didn't quite get there. I'm going to be patient here and wait. I do got an order sitting down there at the previous day close. If it gets down there to it, I don't know. It might not. ES back up to that 50 level. Nasdaq trying to test the initial balance here low. And yeah, I was just in too big of a size on that other account. Like I said, the sad part on that account is I added here, and then you can see it took me out of one there, and I had the other two like one tick above the other three contracts. So I should have been out right there. I shouldn't have allowed it go red there. So, but this is what it is. It is what it is. See if the ES can reclaim that 60 level, or if it rejects off that. That 50 EMA touch kind of looks interesting too here. This little 50 touch here. That does look interesting. I am going to have a hard stop on that though. Not going to take that trade without a hard stop. I think I'm going to go a little bit. I'm going to go a little bigger here. I'm going to go 5 micros. because this does have a hard stop. To the 53 and bounce. Yeah. The gap was 53. I don't know. It came down to 53, does it? Did it? Yeah. I don't know. I had it barked at 67. For sure, Tech T knows the entries and the reverses. Yeah. Do I take this on the funded account? It's the question. Well, this is a funded account, but do I take it on the other accounts? I think I will, just with one micro, though, on those accounts. So I'll take this on the funded accounts. One micro, hard stop, 10-point stop, 10-point take profit. See if we get tagged in here. Yeah, sorry about the stream this morning, guys. I did not. I tried to get everything set up on my laptop, and I used one of my screens to get it set up, but for some reason, Quantimer was not cooperating on the laptop. It would not let me connect. So I don't know what was going on with it. It kept disconnecting, and like I wasn't connected on it on this screen over here on My Funded Futures, so I don't know why it was not letting me connect. Funded small green done for the day. Let's go. That's all right. Clarity. 2 daily loss limits. I mean, that's not the end of the world. Not the end of the world there. All right, let's see here. I'm probably going to leave these at the 50. Even though the EMA is a little below that, because I just feel like it probably still tags it, which it did. So we're tagged in there. That's a pretty big handle, so. Might get stopped. This is kind of a twitchy price action. We are near the top of the hour. All right, stopped out there. I swear, man, I don't understand. It really is hard for me to understand how it always is negative slippage on your stop loss. Always. And I never get positive slippage. Like I lost $26 there instead of 20. And then when I take profit, it's always $16, not 26. Or, you know, it's always less money. I don't know why that is. Alrighty. So down $26 there. I mean, small loss, no big deal. Just a little strange. All right, Clarity. The house always wins. Yeah, that's right. You are correct. Correct, you are. Kind of watching the ES here. It's approaching that 60 level. See if it squeezes above there. We are coming into the top of the hour as well. 45 seconds. You're still in the long? Let's go. Oh, yeah, I couldn't survive it. I couldn't stay in it there. Top of the hour in 15 seconds here. Watching the ES here, getting a little pullback. What up, Tactical? I'm going to take the long if ES pops above there. Oh, that 60. Right now, kind of holding below it. All right, long here. Just looking for 10 points. Should be able to get it here. There we go. Let's go. So should be back to green there. What are we down? $2.88. And then back to green over here. Small green. We're up $800 on that challenge account. A little over halfway from passing it. Need about another $4,000 to pass there. Just took that Mancini call out there. He said recovery of 60. We squeezed, so just took a little stab-a-rooney there. A little stab-a-rooney. We definitely don't want to be on 5 over here, though. Let's change that back to 1. Get rid of that stop loss. A little wick test here on the 5-minute. A little untested wick. Getting a reaction off of that right now. Nice reaction. ES also at the VWAP. If you guys haven't already hit the like button for me, subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. We do appreciate it. We can put this over here now. See, we're down $2.88. But we are about to try our hand at the longs again right here, I think. Just one micro here. What up, Alpha Prime? You passed the TPT yesterday, got an email saying next steps and no accounts yet. Did you go in there and activate it yet under your Pro tab? So that's your next process, is you got to go under the Pro tab and activate the account. You should have a credit under your credits for the activation fee when you go to activate it. That should be all you have to do. Sometimes it does take the credit a little longer to show up. You know, like you might get the email one day and the credit may not show up till 8 hours later or something like that. Definitely don't pay for it. You the man, Eric. You the man. But not Pro. Yeah, you got to wait for it to show up under Pro first. Then you'll activate it. They've been a little bit behind lately, a little slower than normal. So I don't think there's anything to be concerned with. It's taking a little longer. Kind of like this trade right here. It's just taking a little longer than I'd like. But there's nothing to be concerned with, you know? Oh, come on. Rude. Bank 400? Let's go. You're up 4K on your top step. New 40% off eval. Nice. I didn't know. This thing's going to go. ES is just at the VWAP. Just got to get through that VWAP there to get us home here. In my opinion, it's going to go. Obviously, if we lose that 60 level on ES, that's when I'll start. I might just close it for a loss if that happens. Which I don't do very often, but... Yeah, still just holding up right there below the VWAP. It's got to pop it here to go. Not really even giving it a direct test yet. $70-3. Holy cow, trader on tilt. That isn't crazy. That's crazy, isn't it? Crazy how it does that. All right, we're getting a direct test of the 60 here, so yes, not looking strong. No, it was an exaggeration. A good one. A good exaggeration. Yes, retesting the 60 here. Pulled back into the 56 and held. So I was waiting to see what happened at the 56 as to whether I was going to get out or not. Come on, rip it up here. Get through there. Just so far, ES just struggling to get through that VWAP. All right. Oh, man. I don't want to be in another trade that I got to work myself out of. I may just take the loss. Well, let's go ahead and add one here. Just try to get out of this. Not even going to try to make any money. I just get out. Yes, losing the 56 here is not a good sign. Pips are doing good today, yeah. Just need a little bit of a squeeze here. Not looking for much. I mean, 160s, 165, 170. Come on. Push it up. Yeah, but it's just not doing it. I'm going to be aggressive here in an attempt to just get out of this for nothing. I don't want to hold this. I just retest these EMAs, get me out back to the 50. Not going to be greedy. Just get me out. Alright, just taking the loss there. Down $24. Let's just get out of that. It could end up being like a bull flag here and rip up. Probably will since I got out. DCA at 129. Yeah, I didn't want to. I don't know. I thought about. I added at 136, but we still got that previous day close down there that we didn't tap yet. It could be going for that. We're about to inverse on the hourly. Inside bar here on the hourly as well. Potentially. If ES reclaims that 60, I guess we'll try the long again, as sad as that sounds. Doing all right, Marning Bear. How you doing? Thanks, Alpha. Doing all right. We're green. We did smoke an eval this morning, but I guess we are small red on this account. But yeah, green on the other ones. Did the 5-minute inverse? Not quite. We'll do the drawing, guys, in about 15 minutes, probably. Somebody remind me at 11:30. If you guys have not yet hit the like button, do that, because we need 50 likes to do the drawing. Let's see how close we are to the Take Profit Trader giveaways. We were pretty close last night. I think we were like 15 or 20 cells away. I don't think we're going to quite be there yet. 8 more cells. We need 8 cells to hit the giveaway. 8 more cells. I really could just take the short here. Alexi, it was pretty good. I mean, we took like 3 or 4 winning trades, and then I don't know. I came 2 ticks from my take profit on another trade that I was in 3 micros on. I should have just took it off, but didn't, and then ended up we filled the gap, and unfortunately I was in too heavy, just couldn't hold it, so I ended up blowing that account. But yeah, it was fine. So if you guys, we need 8 more sales on Take Profit Trader. We'll get those 150K giveaways once we get there. Today's giveaway will be Apex Any Size Evaluation. I need to look at... Let me check my funded futures right quick. TPT will be handy. Yeah, yeah. Not bad, not bad. All right. I think I got everything taken care of over here. Wait, what is that one? Yeah, ES back below the 56 here. Oh, let's go, Alexi. Thank you. You the man. All right, let's see how we're doing here. Yeah, not bad. I'm thinking about shorting here. The problem is, like, I don't know. It could just bounce. I mean, when you look at this from a fib perspective, that 100 level could bounce us. I know we did just inverse back to the downside on the 5 minute. We are delivering from a gap too on the 5 minute. Funded Futures Network. Buy one, get one 50% off. Thank you. Loves the pivot long time. Yeah, it is. I will take a previous day close bounce here. It's from 2 days ago, but we usually get some sort of reaction out of that. Down into the 90s here. I'm hungry today, guys. Exclamation point cash if you want to enter the giveaway. Oh, yeah. Jamie said it's way off. Way off, yeah. I didn't take the today's because I like to take it after 10 a.m. And you can see, hold on, I gotta sneeze. You can see how many times this thing was tested right at 10 a.m. So technically this would have been the test that I would have taken and it would have worked, obviously. But, you know, I try to be a little more conservative on it. And not to mention I was long during that test and I should have I told myself then, I was like, man, this would normally be a spot I would short, but you know, what can you do? All right, we're going to do this a little differently here. We're going to go 5 micros again here. God dang it. Let's see what happens with this. Tagged in. It's a good reaction. It's good reaction that it just stopped there. Come on. Soup it up. Soup it up. Oh my goodness. Come on. Let's go. Next level down there, 956. You just realized you've been watching this whole stream with the volume muted, imagining what you're saying. Yeah, just imagine. That's okay. Just imagine. It's fine. We are setting up for a potential nice long setup here on the 5-minute, though. We are potentially setting up for a nice long. Previous day close for the pounder. I'm telling you guys, this previous day close bangs. If you guys are not trading these previous day close levels, I don't know what you're doing, man, because they're banging. I want to say they're like 10 out of the last 11 or 11 out of 12 or some crazy number like that. It's crazy. That's why you've been taking good trades. Perfect. Clean trade there. Puts me green $66 now. Mancini says we finally have some volatility back in the ES. 56 to 60 to 82 has been the 2-day flag. We ran 82 this morning. I posted 56 to 60, had to fail to dip. We lost it, sold off, back tested it, rejected, no change. 60 must reclaim to rally. Well, we did reclaim a minute ago and it didn't rally. Ugh. Look out! That sniper entry! Yeah. I almost took it on all the fundeds too, but I don't know. Decided not to. Decided not to. So I'll show you guys what I'm looking at on the 5-minute here. We've ran that previous day close. I mean, we ran quite a bit of stuff there. I mean, the 5-minute's got a pretty good looking potential long setup here, right? We kind of just go from the high to the body, you know. If we can get a little boop, 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 trend line break, we'll be looking at some longs. Potentially. Be the cleanest long setup I've seen in a while on the 5-minute. Got the London close here in just a moment. Yeah, so I'll be back on My Funded Futures tomorrow at 9 a.m., but I'm going to be ending at 10 a.m. tomorrow. I don't think Terry and them knew what time I was supposed to end today, but I'll message them today and tell them. But we will have both streams up. I'm going to do a test stream tonight on the laptop. See if we can't get it going. Full port Tesla earnings. Alexi, I think it'll be very similar to yesterday. So I don't know if it's an earnings that I want a full port. Maybe next week at Meta and Google and all those earnings on like Wednesday, Thursday. We'll see. Our next wick down lower, let's take a look at the hourly here. Kind of that next level down there, 956. See if there's anything on the 15-minute here. If we look to the left, Not really. You do have a 15-minute bullish gap down here at that 25K level. I mean, you could look for a little bounce off that 25K level. We almost always get a bounce there. Might be a little aggressive. Oh, did I put the wrong link in here? I did, didn't I? How did I put the wrong link? Did I? I don't know. I did somehow. Oh, pushing lower here. Trying to move my fin future. It will, Tech T. So next week, I like being on there. So next week, guys, I'll be on from 11 to 12. That will be my permanent spot. This week, they just have me on 9 to 10 just because Barbie's not there this week. But next week, I'll be on 11 to 12 permanently. So I'm going to try a little 25K bounce here. I'll probably just take the stop off or move it down. So yeah, it's just these 3 days that's going to be interfering with the stream. What up, Pine Tree? So the 5-minute inside buy did bang this morning. She banged. I took it on an eval. See if we get a little bounce off the 25K. Lining up with the next support level there on the ES as well. Oh, come on. I'm going to take this level with 2 micros. Really? 3 points from me. And it just rips. ES hit that next support level there. At 67.32. Now this has me a little concerned if I should be taking the 25K bounce now. Yeah, just a 30-point ripper. No big deal. Oh, giveaway time. Yes. Exclamation point cash in the chat, guys, if you are not in the giveaway yet. I'm going to set the timer right now for 3 minutes to give you guys the final opportunity to get in there, and then we will do the giveaway. Thank you for the reminder. Timer is set. Give you times to get in there. 3 minutes. Man, does it make more sense to short here? I don't know. I don't think it does because like this thing could just continue to rip. This thing could just continue to rip. Long time. 987 trader on till. You've been calling that level for a while, huh? That's the same level you called the other day, isn't it? The same level you called the other day. Yes, about to retest the 44 level right off that 32 bounce. 12 points up on the ES almost. Got to get to 50 likes. We only have 29. Yeah, we need 50. Come on, guys. We got 61 people in here. Should be able to get to 50 likes. 50 likes. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm a little tempted to short here and put my stop at like the 75. I don't think that's unreasonable. I don't think that's too unreasonable. ES retesting that pivot there at the 43s, that key level as well. Still look for the bounce off the 25K. I mean, whether or not we get it, I really don't know. What do you guys think? We going to bounce off the 25K or not? Guess we're about to find out, huh? Take profit line. Trader on tilt says no. 38, 12 more guys, assuming my math is correct. It is. What up, technical trader? Technical's out. I was thinking about taking the bounce over here in this other account too. I don't know. All right, timer's done. Let me see. Let me let this trade play out, and then we'll draw. Good support here, says T. Cooper. Look at this higher low and go. 887 was the call the other day. Yeah. I'm going to take it in the challenge account too, I think, for just with one mini $200 risk, just risking 200 for 200, a 1-to-1. Or do I go for like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go for a bounce back up into like the 25s. And I'm going to move stop to break even if we get the bounce at like 05. I'll just give it a chance to go if we can. And if it stops me out, we're still up $600. You going to stream snipe me? Let's do it. Snipe me. Three more likes, guys. We'll do the giveaway. Exclamation point chat. Exclamation point cash in the chat if you're not in there yet. Man, guys, I don't know if we're going to get it. I don't know if we're going to get it here. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do too, Pine Tree. I'm at $4,900 in profit overall. So I just want to get funded. I think if you're just funded, you'll probably finish in the top 5. As sad as that is. So that's what I'm looking to do. Even if it's, I'm just trying to go for like $1,000 a day. At $1,000 a day, I'll probably be funded by Tuesday or Wednesday, and then there'll only be a couple of days left in the competition. So, one more like. Come on, guys. We need one more like. Let's do do it. All right, we're at 54. Let's go. All right, we'll go ahead and do the drawing now. Yeah, Pine Tree, you were up like $500-600. I told you, dude. I was like, dude, just go for small base hits, and you're like, no, I'm swinging for the fences, bro. All right, guys, and the winner is it's already rigged. You're the number 3 fan. Let's go. Michaela Ferraria. Michaela Ferraria. Are you here? You can hit some dingers. That's right. Rig like the refs at UGA game? No way. The refs are perfect. Look at this thing go, guys. Holy smokes. Let me take this order off up here. Let's pay attention. Where you at, Michaela? Is Michaela here? Can anybody try to at Michaela? Black Beauty in the house. Michaela. She's here. All right, Predator, you too. Wow, look at this thing go. I mean, we could get a long setup here. Well, I'm going to wait for the trend line break on the 5-minute. It'll probably line up with ES reclaiming 60 as well. Oh, there's Michaela. Michaela, send me an email to methodicalman@gmail.com. It's pinned at the top of the chat. Click on the icon in the top right. Screenshot this showing that you're logged into your YouTube channel, and I'll get you the code over to you for the 50 or any size evaluation from Apex. Lessie. What's gold doing here? Gold has a long setup too, guys. What up, iTrade? Been a while since you've hopped in a myth session. Hey, thank you, Unknown Collections. You're scared to long gold today, even with 1 micro? It is. Michaela, you just sent me an email to Methodical Man. It's pinned at the top of the chat, methodicalman@gmail. Click on your icon, screenshot it, and just showing me that you're logged into your account. That's all you got to do. Send me an email for that. Just saw the leaderboard. I thought Canadian was in first. No, he blew up. He blew up. We're doing okay on the leaderboard. I think we're in like 3rd or 4th on the evaluation stage. Again, doesn't mean anything until you're funded. It means nothing until you're funded. So means nothing. That's why I don't really show it, because until we're funded, it really doesn't mean anything. Although I do, like I told Pine a minute ago, I think just getting funded will get you in the top 5. Because look, we got only 4 people funded. So, and the biggest one's up 3,300. It's Kellyanne. But we're right there, 4,000, up 4,000 on this account. So the idea is just to pass it. So, you'll have to buy. I mean, this is an Apex giveaway, so if you don't want the Apex account, I mean, not much I can do right now because I don't have any other accounts to give away. Georgia, I think we will do that. Probably sweep it. But yeah, Michaela, if you don't do Apex, I mean, you know, today's giveaway is for an Apex account, so I don't really have anything else. I don't has anything else. I wish I did, but I don't. I might in a couple of days. If you want to bypass the Apex giveaway, I may have something else in a couple of days. Yeah, you can sign up for Apex. Sign up for Apex, and then this code you'll use at checkout to purchase an Apex account. That's all you'll do. You got the 50 EMA here. Man, that 50 EMA earlier just failed. Just failed earlier. It looks like it's going to do it again here. Everybody won't even take Apex accounts. Nah, they take them, Black Beauty. Ugh. I mean, like I like Apex, but like I tell everybody, I mean, everybody's experience is different, right? That's just how it is. I mean, some people have good experience with them, some people don't. And you know, like we talk about, there's so many options. So many options. Why would you trade with somebody you don't like? It just doesn't make sense. So if you don't like them, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. Just trade with someone else. Yeah, it's a code. Just trade with someone else. No big deal. What do they say? Your mileage may vary. Your stuff could be different than mine. Could be. You never know. Yes, back up to the 50 here. Why does that one look? Oh, is that a? There is a bigger trend line here that I did miss from earlier. Let's just go ahead and mark that out. So we'll kind of see if this 5-minute inverse is back up and we break the trend line, then I'll probably go for it. Really ready to YOLO? I don't think I'm going to YOLO Tesla. If I do, it'll be on an eval. 2 sell orders above and below the price. Is it allowed? Good morning, Solo. They don't like you to bracket on a funded account, so you're not supposed to bracket above and below. So no, it's not really allowed. If you have 2 sell orders above and below the price. Yeah, another V shape for sure. I mean, this doesn't look like much, but it is. That's a good move back up already. So I was a little unwilling to chase the shorts here. I was like, should I short? No. Not going to chase it. Not going to chase it. We'll see if we can close above 115.50 in the next minute, 45 or in the next 45 seconds. Micro checks the way you get your payouts, finding ways not to pay. Well, that's just, yeah, I mean, I get it. Is it a bracket, both sell orders? No, if it's both sales, it's not. If you're trying to bracket above and catch the long and the short, then that's the deal. I don't know, I kind of like this long setup here, but it doesn't look like it's going to trigger until the next for 5 more minutes. Just getting the close here is not going to trigger for another 5 minutes. Current long target 131. Oh, did Tim blow his account today? Oh, Tim blew his funded account? So Tim just blew up. No, wait. He wasn't funded, was he? No, I guess he was. Was he? Yeah, he was funded. So now there's only 3 people funded. I think 131 is a good target. I have 178 marked out. Again, I mean, this thing, it breaks the 5 minute here, I'm going to take it. No IFEG in the 15-minute SIBI is go time? Yeah. Trying to short. Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. Yeah, that's okay, Alexi. As long as you're not trying to get the long and the short at the same time, like on a news move or something. That's what they don't want you to do. All right, so guess where the ES is here? Right back to that 56 level again. I'm going to look to take the long here if we break structure. I'm going to take it on an eval and this funded account as well. Eval, we're up $802 currently. This could be a trade I could take on the other. Nah, because it needs a 30-point stop, so I'm not going to take it on the challenge account. This trade requires a 30-point stop. That's what it requires. The good news is on the ES here, if it closes above 60, it's also going to close above the VWAP. So that's the good news. I'm going to take this up. So I think my target's going to be 175 here, like right there, 173. So if I take this long, that'll be my target with a 30-point stop if the long triggers. Oh, you have the same opinion as you do with the other props? Yeah, nothing wrong with that. The VWAP, the WeVOP, the WeVOP, the WeVOP. We got 1 minute 49 seconds until the 5 minute closes. If it breaks structure, I'm taking it. It's also going to be a 5 minute inverse and a 5 minute break of structure. So, if it triggers, that's what we're looking for. If you guys haven't already hit the like button for me, subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. We appreciate it. Now, here's the thing. This thing, if the 5 minute does not close above 116 here, this thing could dump hard. It really could. It could dump hard here. So we'll know here in the next minute. She could dump hard. Or she could close above and go. Those are the options. Getting a little push here. Nasdaq or ES trying to push off that 52 here. Just tested the 56 and pulled back. The Apex account, do we have to pay for activation? Yes. On the giveaway, you do. The only accounts that you don't pay for the activation on are My Funded Futures. The other accounts, Take Profit Trader, Apex giveaways, you have to pay for them. All right, let's see if this closes above here. We got 10 seconds. I'm watching it closely. I'm going to take it if we do close above. And yeah, we closed above. I'm long. 30-point stop will be, what, 88.75? And then I'm going to take profit up here at like 73. Right there. Yeah, barely closed above, but it did. So I'm taking it. I like the run up here. I probably should take it at 60, to be honest. That's where the 200 EMA is. Gonna need ES to break above 60 here. You got the VWAP right there at 59. So if it does not, it could just send us down. It could just send us down if ES does not pop 60. So just kind of assuming ES might pop it with the 5-minute inverse here. And again, I got a 30-point stop on this. So either way, going to be break even on the day, even if it loses. Got Prop Shop giveaway account. Passed it. Now they want a $100 activation fee. Yeah. That's typically the way it is on most giveaway accounts. $30-point stop on this one. $91, yeah, right there. Again, we may have to wait a little bit on this. This might take a minute to go because ES has got to fight back through that 56 to 60 level in order for it to go. So we'll see. And it's rejecting pretty hard here. So balance that 5-minute gap there on this pullback. Let's see if it rips out of there from there. Just balance that 5-minute gap. Get back above that 120 level there. We should be able to squeeze. Let's see if we can squeeze back above 120 here. You want a short alpha? I mean, this could be a short. It very well could be. It's fine, you know. It is what it is. If it loses, it loses. I don't mind it. ES not showing a whole lot of strength here, to be honest. Needs to get back above 52. You were short 128 but scalped out. Let's go. All right, Black Phoenix, appreciate you. I think we get back above the 120s here. We get this nice squeeze, but until then, we might get stopped out. We shall see. going to move this down to like 81. Project X was down all day yesterday. They had all kind of issues with it. I don't know if it's still back up, if it's still down or not. I'm not sure. Here's top of the hour, right into lunchtime. Looking like, I mean, it's got that look in its eye like it wants to go down. But maybe not. Still down for trade day? Is it? Maybe we got a little delayed reaction here. All right, I'm going to kill that one. I just don't like how it's doing it there. It looks like it's probably going to rip lower here. It looks that way. Yeah, we did the giveaway. Michaela won. Michaela took down the dub. Looks like we're going down. We broke the 90 here. Kind of looking at this small gap here. If we get back below there, probably just going to continue lower. Kind of got to close above there and then just hard rejection. You want the dub? Yeah, I know. Maybe you'll get the dub one day. I don't know. I don't know. This thing's pushing lower now. Getting back through the 60s here. Some acceleration going on. Got the money back on that other account over there. Shorted there. Took a little 30-point winner. Holding up here at the open price. ES down to the 44s. Are we going to touch that 25K level? I don't know. We might. Potentially. Potentially. 3/4 of a point off. Dang. That sucks. So close, it just blew on it. Yeah, it was 2 ticks away from my profit target earlier. Kind of annoying. And then I end up blowing that eval off that there. But it's fine. That's what happens from time to time. I'm not a fan of, like, this looks like a bear flag, right? I mean, lower highs, lower lows, that kind of deal. On the 5-minute, though, I'm not a fan of how we closed above, and now we're pushing back lower. I mean, I guess maybe the 15-minute, let's see. Yeah, we didn't close above on the 15. Technically there. Held that. Kind of a dirty close right there too, huh? A little bit of a dirty close there. Doing okay, fish lips. Power hour stream. Yeah, I'll probably be here for the power hour. We're green on these accounts here. Not like a ton of green, but we're up $800 on the influencer cup, whatever it's called, and then just barely. One green trade, one red trade on those, and up $6 on this account here. And then we did blow an eval. We blew it in spectacular fashion. I'll take a little stab short here, I think, off these EMAs. We get a little push back up. Another little mini bear flag here. Let's see. Watch for the reaction. That is not the reaction we were looking for. All right, we'll give it a shot. Why not? See if we can get our 10 points. There we go. Little 10-point action. Dumpster delight action? Yeah, it could be. Yeah, we are in lunchtime. I didn't even notice that. I am hungry. I've not ate anything today. Man, I don't know. I kind of like that 5-minute setup. Technically, it didn't fail yet. But Mancini says midday chop levels respecting. We've seen a classic support resistance flip in ES. We hit 82 this morning, lost the 56 support, 56 now resistance, just back tested exact. Bulls don't get control back until 56 to 60 rips through. Yeah. There you go. That's the info. All right, I got Michaela's email. Let me send the code over to Michaela. Code's coming your way as we speak. Just enter the code at checkout. You can get any size account, Michaela. There you go. There it is. There it is. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate your support. Am I funded with trade day? Nope, not yet. I currently have, where's the account with them? Right there. It's only up $144. That evaluation. I got to get a little more aggressive on some of these evaluations. I have some Tick Private Trader ones in here too. I need to get a little more aggressive on those before they rebill. Need to step up the aggression. Probably trade those individually. Let's see here. All right, pushing down again. Down to the 50 here. A little bounce here. I might try the short. Kind of hanging out in this new week opening gap here. Look at that bounce out of there. Probably should be patient. Yeah, I think we'll just be a little patient here. Seems awfully low to be shorting, to be honest. I'm just going to wait. No need to do anything crazy here. Just be patient. I mean, eventually you're probably going to get that boner candle through here. Eventually. When will it happen? I don't know. I don't know, guys. We are in the lunchtime, so. Do we end up getting a reversal during lunchtime, or do we push on down into the 950s? At that level down there at 956. Again, ES kind of holding that 32 level there. Still just in this chopping pattern here. I might call it a day here and come back for the power hour. We might do that. If you guys haven't already hit the like button for me, subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. So here's the P&Ls, guys. You know, I show you guys everything. I don't hide anything from you. There's Bulanox up 949. This account here, Smokage. Blown. That account's the account you guys see down there, up $24. I guess I'll be back for the power hour. We'll just trade. Probably be 3:30. I got to pick up my daughter, so like 3:30 to 4:15. All right, T. Cooper, appreciate you. But I appreciate you guys watching. Again, I'll be back for the power hour, and we'll see you guys then. If you want to help support the channel, you guys know, use the codes. They're down in the description of the video. Not going to go over all of them today. You know what? I need to find something here. Hold on. Why is it not letting me? Okay, there it is. I was like, what's going on there? All right. It wasn't letting me do something. What's the deal? All right. Anyways, if you're not already green, guys, be safe. You know, don't do anything crazy. Today's not a day to try to chase those losses. So there's always tomorrow, unless you blow up today. So appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you next time.
Nasdaq's a tricky trader, beware the fall. Technical tools may help, but watch your wall. Hirami candles flicker, inversions come and go. Protect your cash, don't let it all blow. Nasdaq's a nasty girl, don't go full port. She takes your cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and protect yours. Market warning, listen close and heed. Daily payouts can fool, but they're not what they seem. Be resilient, don't give up, keep your guard tight. Trading isn't for the weak, so stay in the fight. Inversions rise, Hirami fall. Stay cautious, don't let your capital stall. Nasdaq's a nasty gal, don't go full port. She takes her cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash.